Hey Voffy, what's up? And tell me, and again, let's go back to the thing. So what about I don't watch hardware unboxing, so I'm actually not sure. But judging by it, is a big channel, is a really big channel, like millions of subscribers, and he's getting banned because he didn't do the corporate shield. Supposedly. Are you saying that his review was paid? And he got swayed into saying good things about them? Well, they are trying to. I mean, and the review isn't negative. The review is actually positive. He doesn't review them negatively. Like, it just gives an honest review and it just says that, yeah, no. If we go by performance, for the price, these maybe are not the best. And then he makes a video only about the features that make a difference in those cards, which is giving them more. It gives them more importance even. They have their own separate video. That's how much important they are. Thank you. It's not going very well because I keep doing mistakes. I keep killing things that I shouldn't. And hello, Soul Signal. What up? No, I'm saying that a company has the right to not. They do. They totally do. What they don't have the right is sending a dog whistle to the entire community, because that's what that email is. They're not stupid. Making the statement that if you don't agree with us, we won't be sending you hardware to review. Because that's what they are doing. That's what NVIDIA is doing. It's not innocent. It's not like, oh, we just don't want to work with them. That's not what happened there. They sent to hardware unboxing. But I mean, you send that to a million... dude, come on. We are adults here. You send an email... you send an email basically because they also say that if you start agreeing with us, we might change this. You send an email to a channel with millions of followers, with millions of viewers, and you are expecting that not to be leaked. You are expecting that not to be made public. Serio? I mean, they're not they do PR, man. They weren't born yesterday, Exodus. Come on, that wasn't an accident. They didn't do that on accident. Maybe it just backfired. I'm not saying it did backfire, certainly, because like I said, with Apple it results, and everybody knows that Apple does that. So maybe NVIDIA is trying to just do a step back to giving a step back to the front now. Apple, no, NVIDIA. And now they get all the bad PR, but in the future they only get good PR. Because only the people that agree with them are making reviews. Which would be true, because I mean, the big channels will still buy the products and will still review them. And give the honest reviews. Anyways, And in the long run, it only hurts Nvidia, because the people that are conscious about the money they are spending will just wait for the reviews to be out. Instead of buying on release, they will buy a month later, 2 months later, when the reviews of the people that had to buy the products for them to be able to review them to be out. So in the long run, it's something that only hurts Nvidia. Dude, that's not Exodus. I'm sorry, but that's not what's happening, man. You didn't see the email. You didn't read the email. The whole tone of the email is a tone of and I don't think you are even understanding how the reviewing industry works, to be honest. Because if you were waiting for review sites to buy the products, dude, if you were waiting for a review site to get a hold of a PlayStation 5 in order to review it, honestly, you wouldn't have reviews for PS5 now, because scalpers bought them. The only way you have them, it's because Sony sent review copies, review consoles for sites to do. The hardware unboxing isn't whining because of the reviews themselves, of not getting the product. They are whining because Nvidia is trying to control the narrative once again. Because they are seeing AMD gaining terrain, and they just want to be the only thing that people talk about. Because hardware unboxing will still be doing reviews for Nvidia products. They won't just get them on release. They will get them like a week later, or 2, or 1 month later, or when they are available, because scalpers bought everything. This is basically the same than a company complaining that I do a sponsorship for a page, and they say they don't accept my sponsorship because I didn't lie about the product. You know? Because that's what they are asking, is for them to give relevance to a thing in their product that isn't relevant for most players. And I'm sorry, ray tracing isn't relevant yet for most players. It's relevant for the enthusiasts, yes, and it's relevant in 14 games in total. Most games work better without ray tracing. And to be honest, I don't give a crap about getting a review about ray tracing when I won't be using ray tracing. I would most likely have a review about NVIDIA encoding, which for me is better. It's more relevant for me. So a reviewer decides what should be the focus, what they will choose, not the site, not the company. But well, I'm glad it's backfiring for at least now. Most people are, I mean, I'm understanding that. Fuck that. And that's again Exodus. That's not what's in cause. Again, I think you are focusing in something that isn't. That's not the thing. The thing isn't them sending the product. The thing is them trying to control the narrative. That's all there is. Nothing else. It depends. I mean, it depends. It depends how it's framed and how it's shown. Because you can make a sponsorship review without lying. You just talk about the good aspects of it. And it will still be informative, you know? What you can't do is you're doing a non-sponsored review and you are doing what the company wants you to do just because they sent you the product. So for me it's like that, man. It's very simple. Fuck them. I'm getting a 6800 XT instead of a 3080 RTX 3080. And then you are wrong, Exodus. In your mind is then you are wrong. You are completely wrong. There's no other way to frame that, man. Because you're making it sound that NVIDIA is giving a favor by giving the review sites or reviewers copies for them to review, when it's not the case. Nobody gives anything to anyone. There's a transaction in place and that's it. There's no agreement about anything else. It's not. It's not. That's the thing. It's not. You think it is, but it's not. Because are you saying that you are entitled to the fact that I'm streaming right now? You aren't. You aren't entitled to my work. You aren't entitled to my opinion. If I have an opinion, if I had a following, which I don't, you aren't entitled for me telling about your product to them. You aren't. You can give me your product and I will choose to do it or not. Yeah, and you can choose not to. You can even choose not to do it. That's not the case. They do review it. But that's something that the page chooses to do. And again, I agree with you. If they want, they don't need to give it. They don't need to give the product. But what they can't do for sure is dictate what the person should say about it. Because the moment that happens, it stops being a review and it starts being a sponsored content. That's where the line is made, is done. Because a sponsored content doesn't cost $600, man. Like that kind of sponsorship doesn't cost $600. Dude, if they were paying $600 for Vinus to talk about a game or about a piece of hardware, Vinus wouldn't do it, because that's no money at all. That's nothing. And once again, good luck selling graphics cards when nobody knows what they do. They have no other way but to give them to reviewers. And if they want honest reviews outside, they will need to make that. They will need to accept the negative reviews. Otherwise, they won't have honest reviews, and people won't buy because, I mean, the reviews are false. Yeah, that would, Exodus. That would for sure. You know what looks very badly on the hardware thing, trying to control the narrative. Did Vinus didn't lose his account? No. That's not what happened. So what happened was that Hardware Unboxing received an email from NVIDIA telling them that they would stop sending him products because they don't give enough attention to ray tracing and the LSSR or whatever the thing is. I forgot the name. That's the thing. And again, they could just, I mean, they could just done what they did, what Nintendo did with that Wolf Den guy, which was still a bit weird, but there was too much drama for what it was, in my opinion. Which was, well, we dropped you from the program, and that's it. They don't give him any other excuses. They don't need to. But another thing is saying we dropped you from the program because we don't want your honest review. We want you to review the things as we want them to be reviewed. Also, you know what looks like really bad on the reviewer, Exodus, and you talked about that earlier, is lying about the products, representing the products as they are not, which is what Nvidia is trying to do, and it's what Nvidia also did, because they were showing up. They were long time no see, cool game. Oh, thank you. Hello, Death Striker. How's it going? Nvidia did that with the laptop performance of the AMD cards when they were trying to compare AMD cards on laptops with their own, where they only used laptops of a single brand that was who was ready to work better with Nvidia, and they were using that as, oh, you see, it works better with Nvidia and not with AMD. They were literally representing the opponents. So I mean, fuck that. And again, I have an Nvidia card. I have a 1060. And it's shit, man. I actually wanted to buy a 3080. You're reading the email right now. Like the email is so bad, man. Like in the email they basically try to explain what the GPU is. Dude, are you kidding? Are you kidding? Do you think they don't know what the GPU is? It's going good. I'm doing an online school because of this virus after Christmas and going to start streaming. How about you? That's really nice to hear, man. How's everything going with online school? And again, once again, Exodus, I repeat, they don't need to send. They can choose who they send the products to. The thing is, what's written on the email means, what they wrote on that email. And that doesn't come from like a, oh, it was an employee. No, man, that's the manager of PR. That's the guy that the people in the industry know by name. It's not like a known in the company that made a mistake, you know? We're doing better now than we did before. I should shut my mouth because whenever I say this, it means that I'm gonna mess up. By the way, Soul Signal, how's the PS5, man? Dude, there's not much I can do there. Thank you, Death Striker. You love it so much. There's no way to dodge these guys, and this is a problem, because I can kill them. Its backwards compatibility is amazing for the RE remakes 2 and 3, and no matter what it runs with per. Oh, nice! The quietest machine in the house. I'm gonna buy a new PC case next month, and hopefully my PC will become silent, so I can have it on. Speaking of silent and having it on and whatnot, yesterday we had 2 earthquakes here. Which is something weird, because I never felt an earthquake in my life. It was my first time feeling an earthquake. And it was really weird. Like, I was streaming, and I feel my chair like moving, and I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, is something grabbing my chair? I looked like twice behind me, because I was like, dude, it seems like somebody's grabbing my chair. No, it was an earthquake. And then at night it was like 4 AM and everything, I was laying down and everything was like moving. Like, I was like, what the fuck? Done. You sure it wasn't Maria Thompson? What's Maria Thompson? Oh! Dude, we gotta play that. We gotta play that. When do you wanna play, Soul Signal? We got Sonshi Toaster to play with us. Ro, we got Ro to play with us. There's a new map, I think. I heard there's a new map in it. Poof. One of these nights it'd be a varies if we get row 2. Yeah, that's true. We need to do it. Let's see. Okay, this part is problematic as hell. Because I can't shoot, I can't kill the enemies, but I also need to kill destroy the bombs that they shoot at me, and I need to do that without killing the enemies. This ain't easy. Do we have a problem? Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, well, I'm doing a really good job at dodging though. This in normal would never work because you get the damage from one level to the other. So basically, you can't destroy any enemy other than the boss battle. You can only destroy the boss battle, the boss. It's a basically it's an for example, here I don't want to shoot the fireballs because I don't want to shoot those enemies. If I shoot one of them, I lost. There's a big one that is gonna show up here. Because they take one damage. They take one bullet to die. These I can because they are bombs. They are not enemies. Like... And I want to destroy them because when they explode, they throw bullets at me. There you go. We did a good job. Whee! Crap. I could have dodged that, but I decided to shoot instead. The thing is, you want to shoot. You feel trigger happy, you know? By the way, I think my right now I can run Resident Evil 2 better. On stream, we gotta try it out. Okay, let's go. Done. Now last part. Well, I gotta go. Gotta be going now. Have a great rest of your stream and have day. Good luck. Sorry I didn't stay for that long. No problem. I read through it and I have conclusions. Until I personally have. Yeah, we have to agree to disagree. I disagree with you with your perspective that receiving a review copy of a product is a sponsorship. I completely disagree with that, and on that basis, yeah, we agree to disagree. Done. I forgot there's a cutscene here. Now it's the hardest level. I don't know if I can do it without shooting. Hey Nearly Forest, nice to see you. How are you? How have you been? Long time no see. Oh, Tur! Hello there! Welcome! Thank you so much for that raid! How's it going, everyone? Oh, can I have a shout out for Tur? Do I have any mod? on. I need to enable shoutouts for VIPs. I'll give you a shout out in a moment once we finish the run. I was playing the DLC of Doom Eternal, just started tonight, but it's been a blast. Oh god, I haven't played it, Doom Eternal. I haven't played it yet. But I do love Doom 2016. It's a really amazing game. It's one of those games that is like, it's funny. It's really funny because there was a lot of comparisons between Doom Eternal and Animal Crossing when it came out. But the funniest part about it is that for me they both feel the same. They feel the same scratch. Like they are a really great game to. They are really great games to relieve stress. They are really good games to relieve stress, both of them. In different ways, but they both work very well. And speaking of which, just for funsies, and look at my sweater. Oh crap. That's a great. I love it. I love this sweater. It's very cozy. But yeah, those memes were hilarious. But yeah, it's really good for that. By the way, is this the new Switch version of Panzer Dragoon? It is also on the Switch. I'm doing the PC version, but I do have the Switch version too, and I do have. Just to have some grandeur here for me. I don't know if how you say that, but doesn't matter. I also have the world record for the Switch. It's on the PS3. It's on the PS4 too, I think, and it's on Stadia, on Google Stadia. Dude, I want to play Horta so much. I want to buy a copy of it. They're not that I mean, they're expensive, but they're not that expensive. You can get one for like $30 or so. And I have my Xbox being here. The Horta is great. I don't have a copy, but I know of it. I can't shoot those because they're not enemies. Dude, the original Xbox, you have Ninja Gaiden, you have there's Ninja Gaiden, there's Panzer Dragoon Horta, there's Fable. I haven't played Ninja Gaiden Black though. I only played the original one. I think I have it here. I played the Sigma though. Was ridiculous in which sense? It was better or it was not good? I don't really like Sigma that much. I don't want to play with Rachel. I don't like to play with Rachel. So basically, I think we're gonna get the world record now. Oh, done. Well, I destroyed it in the first phase. That's nice. We got it. I think the world record for this is 38 minutes. So we got it. It's ours. You were here. I mean, there's only one other person who played this. This is a new. It's a new category. I can drop this to 33 something. I can drop this time even further. It's interesting because this is a really interesting time. And yeah, total shutdown ratio 0.0%. Oh yeah, boy. I'm a chicken. There you go. Got him.